The brother asked me last time, it was said sometime, so someone has said about those people who take the Qur'an and Sunnah literally. That we shouldn't take Qur'an and Sunnah literally. That we have to understand it, I don't know, through some people, that there must be some people between us and the Prophet, between us and Allah. And that is not the religion. Why is not the religion? Because the Prophet, people used to come to the Prophet. The Arab, Bedouins, used to come to the Prophet and ask him questions. And he will answer them. He will ask him questions, the Prophet will answer them. Most of this hadith here, Anas bin Malik, bin Abbas, Talha bin Ubaidillah, will say the Prophet has said, where? A Bedouin came to him and asked him. He asked him about prayer, they asked him about zakat, they asked them about hajj, and the Prophet will answer. And these hadith, we have them today. When we try to apply this hadith, they tell us, no, you shouldn't apply them. You have to go, these hadith, some people can understand them, some others can't. We shouldn't take the hadith of the Prophet literally. They say that we shouldn't take the hadith of the Prophet literally. Let's say, what did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say about the Arab? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Al-A'rabu ashaddu kufran wa nifaqan wa ajdaru an la ya'lamu hududa ma anzala Allahu ala rasulih. That the Arab are the most worthy to be more deserving of being ignorant and hypocrites. وَأَجْدَرُ أَلَّا يَعْلَمُ حُدُودَ مَا أَنزَلَ اللَّهُ عَلَى رَسُولِهِ. They are more likely not to understand what Allah has revealed to His Prophet. The Arab are more likely not to understand. And the Prophet, they come to the Prophet, he will tell them something. They will come and ask about prayer, he will tell them something. And this, what he told them, we have it. When the Prophet says to them, he doesn't say, oh, you don't have enough knowledge. Take it to Malik to explain it to you. Take it to Albani to explain it to you. Because you can't understand it, you shouldn't understand it. He will tell them something, and they are supposed to understand it. And we are here now today reading the same thing that he has told them, but people tell us, you shouldn't understand it yourself. You have to take it someone to understand it for you. And if the Prophet said, pray, and this person told you, no, it means don't pray, that means don't pray.
Unless he is not
we shouldn't take the words of the Prophet literally. Because if you go, this is what you were told last time, someone gave you an example. The brother last time gave me an example. He said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Qur'an, وَاسْأَلْهُمْ عَنِ الْقَرْيَةِ الَّتِي كَانَتْ حَاضِرَةَ الْبَحْرِ. Ask them about the village that is in حَاضِرَةَ الْبَحْرِ, next to the sea. My explanation will be, let me try to find it in Qur'an so I explain it right, because my English is not that good. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about this qarya, about this village, people village.
أهل القرية. أهل القرية.
No, وَاسْأَلْهُمْ عَنِ الْقَرْيَةِ الَّتِي كَانَتْ حَاضِرَةَ الْبَحْرِ. Ask them about ask them concerning the town standing close to the sea. Behold, they transgressed in the matter of the Sabbath. For on the day of their Sabbath, their fish did come to them openly. But on the day they had no Sabbath, they came not. So these people were living next to the sea. And Allah wanted to test them. Allah has forbidden to the children of Israel, Bani Israel, to the Jewish, to work on Saturday. So what happened? On Saturday, the fish will come. They can see the fish. All the fish will come on Saturday, but they are not allowed to touch them. They are not allowed to fish. Sunday, they leave. On Sunday, there is no fish. Monday there is no fish. Tuesday, Wednesday, only Saturdays. But on Saturdays they are not allowed to work. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran that these people transgressed. And Allah punished them. Now this is what your question last time. Your question was that these people played, didn't take the words of Allah literally. That Allah has stopped them from fishing on Saturday, but they played. The story that you were relating to, I think, is that these people actually didn't fish on Saturday. They just throw their nets on Saturday and then took them on Sunday. There is no hadith sahih about this. There is no hadith sahih from the Prophet or even from the Ibn Abbas that this happened. The hadith, Ibn Abbas say actually that they were fishing on Saturday. That they disobeyed Allah and they started fishing on Saturday. They waited, every Saturday it comes, they got fed up, and then they started fishing on Saturday. The other story from Ibn Abbas, and all these stories actually they are not sahih, they have no isnad sahih. And the majority of the mufassirin, of the people who have spoken about this ayah, they say actually they disobeyed and started fishing on Saturday. And that's why Allah has destroyed them. The other narration from Ibn Abbas that these people were, actually what they have done is they went on Saturday, they took the fish, they tied them with a rope, and then waited until Sunday and took them. Well, that is, they have already fished, have taken them on Saturday. The hadith that says that they throw the net and then they took the fish, this hadith doesn't exist. Then there is another hadith from Ibn Battah. There is hadith that's narrated from Ibn Battah. It says, لَعَنَ اللَّهُ الْيَهُودَ إِسْتَحَلُّوا مَحَارِمَ اللَّهِ بِأَدْنَى الْحِيَدِ. May Allah curse the Jewish. They made halal what Allah has made haram with the smallest ploy, tricks, like they play tricks with Allah. Now this hadith may strong that opinion, may strengthen the opinion that they were playing, they throw the net and then they took it on. But this hadith is narrated by Abu Abdullah ibn Battah. Abu Abdullah ibn Battah is well-known faqih. However, he is da'if in hadith and he is the only narrator of this hadith. From Muhammad ibn Ahmad ibn Muslim, who is not known. So, and in the isnad to Abu Hurairah, there is another man called Muhammad ibn Amr ibn Alqam ibn Waqqas, who is weak as well. There is two different opinions. So this hadith is weak. We, as Muslims, we do this a lot. I give you an example. The mortgage. You know what the mortgage is. The mortgage is to take money. You go to the bank and take money from them to buy a house for 100,000 and then later pay them 150. So this is haram. So what we do, we go to the bank, we tell them, buy the house for me for 100, sell it for me to 150. This is the tricks, no? But it's halal. Because people are trying to avoid the haram way and go to halal way. This is what we do. And nobody say this is trick. That we are not, everybody here didn't took literally. Huh? When it comes to, I give you another example from the Prophet himself. The Prophet sent this hadith in Bukhari and Muslim. The Prophet sent Bilal, or the one man from Bani Adi. He sent him to bring some dates. He brought him some dates from Khaybar. These dates were very nice. The Prophet ate them and he liked them. He said, all the dates of Khaybar are like this. He said, no, we buy 1 sa' for 2, like 1 kilo for 2. Rasulullah said, oh, Aynul riba. This is exactly the riba. sell everything for money and buy with the money the good ones. I give you an example. Now I have 2 kilo dates, nice dates, and you have 4 kilo of the, no, you have 4 kilo of the bad dates. So I tell you, give me your 4 kilo, because your dates are worth £1 a kilo. So that's 4 pounds. My dates are worth 2 pounds a kilo. So that is 4 pounds. So I tell you, give me your 4 kilos, I give you my 2 kilos. That will be riba and haram. What the Prophet advised Bilal to do? I sell you my 2 kilo for 4 pounds. When the transaction is finished, I give you 4 pounds and you give me your 4 kilo. It's the same, no? But that is the first one is haram. And the one that we have done in second time is halal. ذلك بأنهم قالوا إنما البيع مثل الربا. The mushrikeen, when they contradicted the order of Allah, they said, why does he make haram, the riba haram? Riba and transaction is the same. ذلك بأنهم, that's because they said the riba, the interest, the usury, is like transaction. وأحل الله البيع. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't say no. It's not. It is similar. But وأحل الله البيع. Allah has made bay'ah, transaction halal, and He made riba haram. Many examples like this, if you want to come about following literally what Allah and the Prophet has said. When the Prophet says about wisal, that you shouldn't fast continuously, 2 days continuously. It's haram to fast 2 days continuously. You go to any faqih, say, okay, what about I fast from Fajr until next day Fajr, and then next day Fajr I just take spoon of water, drink it, and continue to. They will say, no, here you have not done something haram. Yeah, because why? They are taking the words of the Prophet literally. Many examples like this. So the thing that when someone says that we shouldn't follow the words of the Prophet literally, it has no basis. Because this person, you tell him, did Allah say in Qur'an that we shouldn't follow the words of the Prophet literally? That we shouldn't follow what is apparent from the Allah words? Because what is not apparent is the hidden. The apparent is one thing. When I say pray, the only understand the apparent meaning of pray is pray. But the hidden meaning of pray, that is the madhab of the Qaramita and the Batiniya, what you call, this is groups. The hidden meaning can be many meanings. Pray means don't pray. Pray means pay money. Pray means, you understand? When you try to start making ta'wil and bring different understandings. But the only acceptable understanding for pray is pray.